The #1 rule, never turn your back to the ocean.
And that's a good rule to follow today, especially even if you're not a surfer or a swimmer. If you are just a beach goer today, I would use extra caution out there. We're going to see some very large breakers. In fact, our high surf advisory just went into effect at 5 a.m. this morning, and it will remain in place until 11 p.m. tonight. What we're expecting out of this is waves, or breakers, I should say, anywhere between that 12 to 10-foot mark. Now, some of those steeper beaches in our area, we could see waves, those breakers, anywhere between 15 to 20 feet. So very powerful waves coming our way. We have that storm just to the north of us. And though, as Anna mentioned, we're not going to see much as far as rain, the waves are really the bigger story here with this system. So the biggest risk are going to be those north and west facing beaches. It's not just large waves. One thing I want to point out too is we will be dealing with some localized beach erosion with that. This is really the first winter-like storm that we are seeing in our area, and our beaches aren't used to it either. So there's a chance to see some erosion. Large objects with these waves will be possible. So we're talking big logs or objects that have been sitting out on those beaches for a while. They can be pushed up onto the beaches as well. So if you're a beach goer walking along the beach today, use extra caution if you are sticking those toes in the water for a bit. There is going to be maybe some debris in that area, and then strong rip currents as well. So again, it's not just for surfers and swimmers out there, it's really for anybody trying to head to the beach. And why wouldn't you? It's going to be actually a beautiful day across the central coast. One thing I also want to point out, we are going to have some gusty winds as the system continues to push through our area. We're going to feel those winds mainly in the valley, but also around the immediate coast this afternoon. Winds will stay the strongest out over the water, but I want to talk about the winds tomorrow. We actually have a very interesting setup happening. It's a low-level jet that's going to bring us some dry, gusty, and at times very windy conditions tomorrow afternoon, especially for the valleys and those higher elevations, so those mountain passes. Now again, those winds are going to be strongest out over the water, but we are going to have some gusty conditions. This is an offshore wind that's going to be developing tomorrow, so we're actually going to be warming up tomorrow afternoon, and that will really take us through the rest of the week. So even though we have this trough of low pressure hanging out with us and not much as far as that ridge is concerned, the winds, those winds at the lower level are actually going to help to warm us up tomorrow into Friday. Now, some interesting things happen as we head into the weekend. We are watching another system. This trough will start to dig down into our area late Friday, more so into Saturday. Now, most of that moisture, that's what we're watching for you, but most of that looks very weak for our area as far as rainfall totals go. It does look like we're going to continue to see maybe that system stay well off to the east of us, but this is going to cool us down pretty significantly into the weekend. That low, not right over us, but very close to us over the weekend, and so we are going to have some gusty winds as well. We could also see some offshore winds with that system in place. When it's positioned off to the east of us, we actually have the chance to see some offshore winds developing as well. So that's something we're going to be watching, because that could actually increase our risk of fires, or I should say fire danger, early next week. So we're tracking this all for you. Again, bigger story is that cold front moving through this morning. We'll have some increasing clouds, but by the time we roll into that lunchtime hour, most of those clouds will break up a bit, and we're actually going to see mostly sunny conditions from the coast to our inland locations throughout the afternoon. So it is going to be a beautiful day. Our coastal areas will actually be warmer this afternoon, while our inland locations will actually be seasonably cool for this time of year. And then we'll have some patchy low clouds through the overnight hours, but not expecting them to be widespread by any means. So we will continue to see clear conditions through the overnight, which means cooler overnight lows as well. Temperatures for you today, like I mentioned, we're going to be slightly warmer at the coast today. We're going to see mainly 70s out there, a beautiful day to enjoy. But again, if you are planning to head to the beach, please use that caution out there today. Seasonably cool inland, but we are going to see a few more 80s in the forecast this afternoon.